Hi, everybody. Kenneth G Hasty here once again, talking about the new 80-20 rule. So what do I mean by the new 80-20 rule? We know in the past you've always heard that 80% of your business comes from 20% of your customers, and you'll find that to be pretty accurate in most businesses. But in selling, things are changing because people are so inundated with information. They're inundated on the email, they're inundated by text, they're inundated by TV commercials, etc. So they become a little bit immune and actually resistant to sales pitches. You know, think about when you're walking around a carnival or the state fair or something. You got some pretty good pitchmen there because, and they're sell, sell, sell. Because that's their only opportunity. They will probably never see you again. So if they don't get you right then, then that's it. But car salespeople are kind of that way too sometimes. But unfortunately, in that has caused most consumers to kind of be resistant to uh, people that are regular salespeople in their area or in their community or on the even on the phone or for a company. So what I mean by that is you know, if you're selling a valid product, something people need, and you probably will have more than one exposure to them, right? So what you don't want to do is always be selling. The ABS and ABC, always be selling, always be closing. 80% of the time, you simply want to be a resource. I said it. Yep, don't try to close it. 80% of the time, you want to be a resource. You want to give them information, you want to share things with them, whatever it may be that will help them learn more about you, more about your product, or be of interest to them. But only 20% of the time do you really want to try to close. So you'll find that we do that a lot in our sales automation. So as we follow up with automated emails, for instance, it'll be maybe a PDF for somebody to download a checklist, the top 5 reasons to, or top 5 things to know about, or whatever. Maybe a video, whatever it may be. And then on the fifth one, then we'll do some kind of a close or trial close. Now you always want to leave the door open for a sale, of course. I remember one time when I was a young sales guy, I was calling on a customer, potential customer, and so we had a great conversation. I was walking out the door. He goes, Ken, let me ask you a question. I go, sure, what? And he goes, so if I want to buy, do I like buy from you? So I shot myself right then. So of course you do. But so point being is you still have to leave the door open and let people know, even if you know they're not going to buy right then. Say, hey, when you're ready, I'm ready for you too, or we got your products or whatever. But don't go in hard closing all the time, or you're just going to alienate them. So try it. Try it. Pick on pick a prospect that you really want to go after, and try going in and not selling them anything. If you're going in person, I suggest doing things like bringing donuts in. Well, okay, just hey, I brought you some donuts. I was in the area, just thinking of you guys, but not try to sell them a thing. Then there's this is the law of reciprocation. Then they feel like they should do something for you, right? So if you do bring donuts and things, a little tip is tape your business card to the box because whoever's in the back doesn't know who brought the donuts. They say, oh, some sales guy brought some donuts. But if your card's there, they see that card and they see that it's you and they feel a good feeling because, hey, you thought of them, you brought them donuts. And then when you do come by, if you have a special, something with a sense of urgency to it, whatever it may be, then you come in and say, hey, I want to let you guys know we got this special deal running right now. And they already know, like, and trust you because you've been coming in and helping them, or you've been, emailing them or whatever it is. So try 80% of the time just being a resource, just being there for them, and then 20% of the time going for the close, and just keep that pace. And I think you'll find it. If you want to try doing that in an automated fashion, that's part of what my company does. Is we help people with sales automation, CRMs, sales training, websites, all that kind of thing. Pretty much everything to take a company from where it is now to where it wants to be. But anyway, try that. It's the new 80-20 rule. My story, and I'm sticking to it. Kenneth G Hasty here. I'm a professional business growth consultant. I'm the guy you call when you want to grow your company into a bigger company. You're serious about it. And you can check me out at kennethghasty.com. Email me, kenneth@kennethghasty.com. Or if you'd like to talk on the phone, talk a little business, I won't charge you for that. I'll put a link in here where it'll automatically sync to my calendar. It could be in the comments section. Look there. And anyway, thanks everybody. I know I've got people watching these from all over the world. I appreciate it. And it helps me if you put a little like on there or share it with somebody, that kind of stuff. And we'll keep them coming. Thanks everybody. Kenneth G Hasty, the new 80-20 rule. Signing off. Bye.